The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Flush to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Herbert. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. They get 25 yards out of that one, and that leads to a Chicago first down.
Here we go.
Now Fields going to move them around. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 39.
Throwing again is Fields. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second and 10. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off play action. Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. To throw is Fields. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. From 17 yards out. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. That's Hudson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
Check 53. 180. What is that? Here I come. 12. Check three.
Burrow going to set up the draw. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mixon. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And they go play action now. Burrow steps away to his left. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mixing up the middle. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Thought you could stop me, boy. I'm a motherfucking genius, bro. Do this shit, man. That's why I wasn't even tripping.
6 points. A gutsy call. 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for
Thought you was gonna stop me, man. That's why I wasn't even tripping about no 4th down, nigga. Playing the king, nigga. You gonna have to earn this win. You gonna have to earn this shit. You wanna beat me, nigga? Earn it. You gonna have to show me.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
I see you try to put me on that 4th down like I wasn't gonna get it. Come on, man.
And Burrow's gonna look to throw for it. And unable to
Good shit.
They don't get the 2-point conversion.
You earned that right there. I give you your respect on that one.
plays and how valuable they are. We probably wouldn't have to work very much, and we just saw a big one there.
But you know we gotta play dirty.
For 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
You know, I'm all about getting points, and if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the
Oh my goodness, I was about to say, you let me get that back.
it's tempting for teams nowadays.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
That was close. Boy, I almost had that, boy. God was with you on that one.
If we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Locates Hardman for another catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
it ain't that easy, player. I got good defense. It's not that easy.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Not about to let you beat me, boy. I don't even like Kansas City. I'm from Cincinnati. Cincinnati Bengals all day. Who they nation? 513.
They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
I could take off. I could score on you on one play.
Second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be...
Let's get it, man.
In search of
Who they nation?
Pick up the 1st down. Burrow will throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Can't stop me, boy.
He's going to have the Bengals 1st down, so quite a call there. They go on 4th and inches and wind up getting 5 yards. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll bring it up here.
That man too strong, boy.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Again, it's Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Gonna have to stop me, boy.
1st and 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Here's a give to Mixon. And he will take
Don't have to stop me, boy. It's the GOAT.
Joe Mixon A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tony.
I mean, why not? Why not go for 2?
Everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
I'm about to take off, score every trip.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Better throw that motherfucker.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's into space past the 25 and all the way down to the 17-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. And quick throw here, that's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Rolling to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over.
Don't throw that ball no more, boy. Oh, I ain't even about to play with you no more.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. One-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it.
Giving you a warning.
Sports. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Now it's Mahomes again. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Butker on for
should have never gave me that ball back, boy.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. He will return this from deep.
You ain't getting this ball back. You ain't getting this ball back.
Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The Bengals drive about to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second.
Fucking with the GOAT, boy. Got so many tricks up my sleeve. You ain't getting this ball back, nigga.
Tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead, and maybe
I'm letting you know now, you ain't getting this ball back.
Back to Mixon on second down, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
It's so sad because you ain't getting this ball back. It's fucked up.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again, and he'll find some space up to about the 25. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
You thought you was about to beat me in my hometown, my home stadium? Boy, you better be on some defense because you ain't getting this ball back.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another.
Made that boy turn his mic off. We about to quit.
On this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of
I'm finna make you quit. You ain't getting this ball back, boy. You might as well quit. You should have never gave me that ball back early.
Come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Joe Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2.
Check 26, check 26.
This is Mixon.
You ain't getting this ball back, boy. You might as well quit.
6 yards the pick.
You might as well quit because you ain't getting this ball back.
Carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time.
I'm not about to let you beat me with them shitty-ass Chiefs.
In order for them to try and snatch
You ain't getting this ball back. I'm telling you, you better quit. You ain't doing nothing. Your defense ain't doing nothing.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
That timeout shit ain't about to help you.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 6 yards.
Yeah, you only got one. That's dumb as hell. You gonna use your timeout? You dumb. You stupid. Why would you use your other timeout? That's dumb as fuck.
Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4.
My boy too cold. I'm too cold with it. Been doing this shit too long, boy.
winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Go ahead, you use that last timeout.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
About to make your ass quit.
Now they run with Mixon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in position.
I don't know what this nigga thought he was going to beat me.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
This shit going right on YouTube, too. Yeah, as soon as you call that timeout, it's over, boy.
Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up.
That man too strong. He too strong. He too strong. That man is too strong.
Followed his blocks, let everything develop up and then burst through for big gains.
They'll come up now on second down.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Hey, switch gears.
You know it's over, boy.
They'll run here with Mixon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Oh, you ain't gonna stop this pass right here.
3rd and 4. Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
It's over. It's over, nigga. It's over. Say goodbye. No timeouts. It's over. Yeah, go on, quit, nigga. Your dumb ass thought I wasn't gonna get that. Yeah, you know what time it is.
Now the timeout will be called.
He about to quit. You know what time it is.
So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. And his kick is good. And the Bengals So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys. McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down and a yard. Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 52 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 79 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. That one goes for 8 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Here is 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Mixon up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A handoff to Mixon. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 9 here.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. First down. Here's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustment. He's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Got something for your bitch ass. You think you about to beat me, nigga? You're not going to beat me, bitch ass nigga. Got something for you.
Now from his end zone. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Come with it, pussy. Shitty ass. I'm about to show you something.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
Sit your bitch ass down.
From an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just
Shitty as fuck.
execute their game plan and keep moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Play action now. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, able to avoid him. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. On the run, it's Mixon. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to 1st.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow to Mixon on the check down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's first down. Throwing, Burrow. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And some strong running. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They'll give it to Mixon. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Some strong running at the 20. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Dak. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And in a spot like this, a tie game late, if you can hit on one of these home run balls, it could win you the ball game. But, boy, you run the risk of an interception, and that could be what loses you the game. So a lot riding on every play. That one, incomplete.
On the move to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here now, 3rd down. To throw, Prescott. Out to his left. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. Now Dak. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Mixon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 58 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Well, that certainly changes things here because they're in field goal range already, but a field goal, that's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
Mixon. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
So he's able to take it in from 3 yards out.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. Now Burrow. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. You know they're going to be looking his way in overtime. He's had a fantastic game, but unable to hook up there.
And how many times do we see this situation where they actually complete that pass and you wonder to yourself, how do you let him get open? How do you not know they're going to go to him? He's their big play guy. In this case, they defended it well and knocked it away.
Able to find Gallup.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Prescott. Rolling to his left. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
And how about that? In a game that's had just about everything, how's that for an answer? Remember, in the past, this game would be over already. But that's a huge play there to give him a fighting chance to go down and possibly tie this game.
On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Well, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Right to the air is Burrow.
They'll roll him out right.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here we go. 180.
Now Burrow on first down. Steps away to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Hudson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series. I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Keep it up. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent. Hey, let's get that ball, team. Let's get that ball.
Now Geno. Flushed out right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This goes out wide for Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They'll give it to him again, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. It's caught, and it's 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now Geno on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Second and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Rolling to his right. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Smith. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. For 30 more yards and another 1st down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Smith. Short throw to Disley. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike Hilton, he came up nicely there and dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Back to throw, Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 52 is the mark. 52. Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Carter. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And they go play action now. Burrow rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards.
And as we all remember, these two were connecting back in their days at LSU when they were winning the national championship. But it wasn't just on game day. The amount of time they put in before practice, after practice, off days, that forged their connection. And it still continues here in the NFL.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They go play action with Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
Here we go.
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but and now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Darius Slay with a pick, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts.
I lost this one. I was just playing around and shit, doing dumb shit. GG's, man.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. That is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these
Bro, you garbage, nigga. And the rest of you niggas garbage.
Man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in.
Garbage ass. I could have been whooped all you niggas, man. Only had what? 2 losses. Been winning all day, man. And I was just playing with the other niggas. I ain't playing no more. Y'all niggas garbage, man. Real talk, no lie. You niggas garbage. Sick of playing with y'all niggas. I'm about to whoop ass.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
And Hill will opt for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. On 3rd down, Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 51 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And the kick is no good. How about that? He misses on the extra point, and the score holds at 8-6. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 61 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
He'll get 8 on the
You so shitty. I just be playing with your shitty ass. All you niggas garbage, bro. I be just playing with y'all shitty ass niggas. Watch out. First down, nigga. Shitty ass. All you niggas garbage can. And I don't even gotta do that move. I could just throw regular passes. I choose to do that shit because y'all so ass. I want to get it over with.
And this time he is in. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Shitty ass. Shitty as fuck.
Successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Garbage can there, nigga.
For the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. It's caught by Aguilar. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. On the option right is Jackson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They got to get to the 23 here on third. Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are back within a score. And this one,
that shit up out of here, boy.
So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive.
I'm gonna whoop that ass, I told you.
On 2-point conversion tries, because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Run that bitch back. Run that bitch back, this shitty ass nigga. Yeah. About to score on your ass real quick, you garbage.
And here the defense wins.
Garbage, score on your ass real quick. You ain't gonna do shit about it.
Ready to go here on their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you...
Intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And this will be returned.
Shitty ass nigga. Man, he ain't gonna beat me.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown. Mason Aguilar. 38 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Alright, I'm about to stop playing with this bitch. He's shitty. Shitty ass Baltimore. Come on, hurry up and kick that shit, nigga. Just been playing with your bitch ass. Playing with you. I've been winning all day. You niggas pussy. You niggas is not on my level. I'ma show you, nigga. You gonna get your ass whooped, nigga. And that's on my mama, nigga.
Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play. He's got a man complete. Touchdown Bengals.
Bitch ass nigga.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are once again back in.
Shitty as fuck.
And the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2.
Give me that shit back, shitty ass bitch.
How people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the
you ain't scoring shit, nigga. Watch this.
That kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now.
Ah, yo shitty ass. Shitty motherfucker.
Going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins.
Man, you shitty as fuck, man. This shit don't make no sense.
You see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. Jackson, option right. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 24. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Jackson. Open man is Flowers. He's got it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Buying time to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Nelson Aguilar with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today,
bitch ass nigga, I'ma score again, bitch. Fuck you, nigga. You was not on my level. You's a little boy. And guess what? I'm going to stop that shit that you doing, nigga. You garbage.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Man, you shitty. Let me show you ain't on my level, nigga.
The offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Burrow on play action. They'll roll him out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Play action. It's Burrow. Steps away. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
Give me that shit, nigga.
Defenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. Well,
yeah, pussy, I'm on your ass.
Long, and finally, a small measure of revenge here. That time the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for the football and force the incomplete pass.
Ah, bitch ass nigga. Pussy, I'm on your ass.
Confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
That shit up out of here. Yo shitty ass. Get that shit up out of here, garbage can ass, nigga. Told you, I'm on your ass, nigga.
That started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before.
Yeah, bitch, you better get that bitch. Don't worry, you ain't gonna keep catching that shit. Keep throwing that bullshit, bitch.
Holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow,
sit your bitch ass down, nigga. What the fuck you doing?
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, here's the option.
You shitty as fuck.
And that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw.
Haha, pussy.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Ah, it's over. Bitch ass nigga.
And they turn it over.
Ah, pussy.
This time doesn't work out.
Ah.
Get the football back. The Bengals this drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense.
You can say goodbye. You might as well quit, nigga. It's over. You might as well quit. Nigga, I told you, nigga. Got me fucked up. Bitch ass nigga.
They seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take?
Let that clock run. Fuck this nigga. Bitch. Told your bitch ass, nigga. Thought you was gonna beat me, bitch. Let that clock run. Fuck this nigga.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll scratch.
Yeah, let that shit run. Fuck this nigga, man. Bitch ass nigga. I don't know what the fuck you think you doing. That shit ain't gonna work. I'm gonna get that first down, bitch. And we about to go long. Come on, Chase.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double.
Fuck this nigga, boy.
Make sure that block's secure.
Got something for your bitch ass.
Try and chip someone at the second level.
Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in.
Ah, pussy. Ah.
First down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Check. Lucky.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
Here we go.
2nd and 11 now.
I already know I'm gonna win. You shitty. You garbage nigga. You can't stop me. Just be playing with y'all niggas and let y'all niggas come back and win, shitty ass bitch.
Play clock down to 2 and we get a signal.
Shitty ass niggas. Be playing around, let y'all niggas score and shit. Fuck y'all niggas, man. I'm sick of playing with y'all bitches.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Hey.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Burrow. That's complete to the tight end sample.
Ah, dumbass nigga.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Shitty ass. Thought you was gonna beat me, nigga. Got me fucked up. Think I'm gonna lose 3 games in a row? Nah. I've been winning all day. Only got 2 losses. And I played with the last nigga I played with. I was on some dumb shit. So nah, nigga. Time to whoop ass.
Here we go.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And they will take a knee here.
Pussy. Bitch ass nigga.
Here we go.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
We going long, baby. We going long.
Now Burrow. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in.
Stupid ass bitch. Stupid ass nigga.
It's another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, nigga, gon' quit. Nigga, it's over.
Touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Mixing up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Bitch ass nigga. Thought you was gonna beat me, nigga. Pussy. I'm the GOAT, nigga. I only play with y'all niggas. That's why y'all be winning. Cause I be playing with y'all bitch ass niggas. Got me fucked up.
Again, it's Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And they take a knee. Here's 2nd down. Now Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes 2nd down. Burrow. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.
Bitch ass nigga. What the fuck you thought? What you thought? I'm the GOAT, nigga. Fuck, I told your bitch ass you ain't gonna beat me.
Position with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's
It's over. Stupid ass nigga. Gone quit, nigga. Yeah, that's right, bitch. I told you.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Escapes the defender.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Rolling to his right. It got his man complete. He's to the 15 and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 84 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the two-point play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. 2nd down and a yard. In motion right, Debo. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball. Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Ray McLeod, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow on the move, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Burrow looking to pass. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in.
Yo, bitch ass, think you could stop me from scoring, bitch?
Bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
You ain't scoring shit, bitch. You ain't scoring, bitch.
Take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Purdy now to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Pushing through the contact. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Right back to Juszczyk again. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
There you go, partner. That's some old-school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser at fullback and let him get the job done.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Handoff to Mixon. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Now a timeout called for by the offense. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he's taken down inside the 30. First down. Here's Burrow.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at two-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more two-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And the 49er hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Final play of the half. Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half on. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Purdy.
Completes it to Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Shotgun now with Purdy. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now for Moody. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He's got a man complete. Down the right sideline, Jamar Chase, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll let Mixon try and run it in, and he'll get in for the 2 points, so that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down at a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
This is McCaffrey on the give. Shutting defenders at the 15. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Another carry here for the fullback Juszczyk. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Purdy on 4th down. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Just nail it, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck if you win, bro. Just nail the ball. Just nail it.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a Niners 1st down.
It's in the game, nigga. All you had to do was nail it, dumb bitch.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Only able to gain a couple there, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson out to his left. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Flushed out right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. downs. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Here we go. Now they go play action now. Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this will be caught. So the try for 2, good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the time.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Flush to his right.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, Gardner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Hey, GG's, man. I took an L on this. I fucked up.